Today we're diving into a problem that is, well, as old as people talking, gossip. And we're going to find a solution in a piece of ancient wisdom that is, you'll see, more relevant than you could possibly imagine. Let's get into it.
So let me ask you something. Have you ever trusted the wrong person with a secret? I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? That sinking feeling in your stomach when you realize you said too much to someone who just couldn't keep their mouth shut. It's a terrible and universal experience.
But what if you could spot these people before you confided in them? What if there was a way to know who was safe and who was a walking liability? Well, it turns out there's an ancient blueprint for exactly that, a simple but incredibly powerful test for trustworthiness. So let's decode it together.
First up, let's just see how easily this whole trap is sprung. We're going to use a classic real-world scenario.
Okay, so meet Tanaka-san. He's the new guy at the office, and you know how it is. He's just trying to fit in, make some friends, and right away he meets Sato-san, who seems to know everything and everyone. An instant social connection. Sounds great, right? What could possibly go wrong?
Well, this is where it starts to get tricky. Sato-san starts sharing these little inside scoops about other people. And Tanaka-san, he listens, thinking, oh, this is useful info. This is how I learn the ropes. It makes him feel like he's part of the in-crowd. So, feeling this false sense of closeness, he shares just a tiny worry he has about a project.
And boom! Just like that, the trap snaps shut. That little concern he shared gets twisted and magnified into a nasty rumor that he's blaming his teammates for problems. And suddenly, he's totally isolated. The very trust he was trying to build is just gone.
Tanaka-san's story, it feels so modern, right? But it's really just an illustration of a very, very old warning. So now let's look at the actual source code for how to avoid this kind of disaster.
Here it is. It's so simple, and it breaks down into two parts. First, you've got the diagnosis. If someone reveals secrets, they are a slanderer. It's not that they might slander you. The act of revealing secrets is slander. And second, the prescription. Just do not associate with them. But the real genius, the part that's so brilliant, is that last little phrase. A man who opens his lips wide. I mean, what a perfect metaphor. This isn't just about someone who talks a lot. It's about someone who lacks self-control. It's like their lips are a door with a broken latch, unsecured. Anything you put inside their head can and absolutely will just fall right out. They literally can't hold it in.
Now, this ancient advice is just incredibly sharp, but modern psychology can actually explain why we get drawn to these people in the first place, often completely against our better judgment.
I mean, it's a total paradox, isn't it? If someone proves to you they can't keep a secret by telling you someone else's, why does a part of our brain light up and think, hey, I should tell this person my secret? It makes no logical sense.
Well, the answer goes way, way back. For our ancestors, knowing the social landscape, who's a reliable partner, who's a cheat, it wasn't just interesting, it was a matter of life and death. And gossip, it basically served as a form of verbal grooming. You know how apes groom each other to build bonds? We did it with information. It was how we figured out who was in and who was out.
And this taps right into a really powerful psychological glitch called in-group bias. Our brains are fundamentally hardwired to favor us over them. So when someone shares a secret with you, they are instantly creating this powerful, exclusive little in-group of two. It's like they're saying, hey, it's just you and me. We're the only ones who know this. And that feeling of inclusion, it's incredibly seductive.
In this bias, it works with a partner. It's like a 1-2 punch. While the in-group bias makes us, the two of you sharing the secret, feel all special and unique, another bias, the out-group homogeneity effect, makes them, the person being gossiped about, seem like just a faceless part of a group. It dehumanizes them just enough to make it feel okay to pass judgment.
So we're drawn in by this temporary high, this feeling of being an insider. But the cost? The real cost of getting tangled up with a gossip is absolutely devastating.
You see, the biggest risk isn't just that your own secret will get out. That's bad, for sure. But the real danger is what psychologists call the negative halo effect. It's basically guilt by association. If people see you hanging out with a known gossip, listening to them, they won't make a distinction. They'll just assume you're one of them. Your reputation gets stained just by being nearby. And this kicks off a catastrophic chain reaction. First, your reputation is damaged. Then, the people you can actually trust start to distance themselves because they don't know if they can trust you anymore. Your support system crumbles, and that leads to isolation, stress, all because you associated with someone who opens their lips wide.
Okay,
So we get the danger, we get the psychology behind why we fall for it, so how do we actually defend ourselves when we're in the moment? Let's build a practical, actionable plan. Here it is, a simple but super powerful if-then plan. So picture it. If someone starts gossiping at you, then you execute this sequence. Your body language changes. Crossing your arms sends a clear "I'm closed off" to this signal. You give a dead-end reply like "I see" or You absolutely do not ask questions. Don't feed the fire. And then you physically turn away. And here's why this works. It's basic behavioral science. A gossip is looking for a reward, right? They want your attention, your reaction, your agreement. This plan starves them of that reward. And when a behavior isn't rewarded, it eventually stops. You are, politely but very firmly, training them that you are not the right audience for this.
Of course, not all negative information is automatically malicious gossip. Sometimes it's a genuine warning. So how do you tell the difference? You use this filter. You ask yourself one question. What is the purpose of this information? Is the goal to tear someone down, to attack their character? That's harmful gossip. Or is the goal to solve a problem or protect someone from harm? That's a constructive warning. The goal, the focus, the result, they're completely different.
So let's bring this all back together. What is the ultimate lesson here? What's the big takeaway from this piece of ancient advice? The wisdom here isn't about becoming an information hermit who avoids everyone. No, it's about becoming a wise gatekeeper for your own trust. And this right here is the key. Trust is not the default setting. It's not something you just give away freely. It has to be earned. And it is earned, first and foremost, through one specific trait: discretion. The ability to keep a closed door.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Who in your life has truly earned your silence? Think about the people you know. Who are the ones who don't open their lips wide? Who has proven to you, over time, with their actions, that they are a safe harbor for your thoughts? Those are the people. Those are the ones who have earned your trust.